Hi there, welcome to Mr. Meal's Music. I'm Anthony Meal. It's time to learn how to play the game Weevily Wheat. But before we do, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell to make sure that you're always up to date with my latest videos. Also, if you're not familiar with the song Weevily Wheat, be sure to check out my lyric video and accompaniment so that you're familiar with the song before we start to tackle the game. Alrighty, before we even start to play the game, I have my kids learn the song first. And once they learn the song, I put the words on a smartboard or on the chalkboard or whatever you have, and I put beat bars underneath the words. So a beat under don't want, and then your, and then a beat bar under weevily, and a beat bar under wheat. And so a beat bar under each part of the song. Then I have the students keep the beat on their laps while they sing the song. So don't want your weevily wheat, don't want your barley, etc., etc. Once they're able to do that, then I turn those beat bars into different colors. So beat 1 of every measure, I might have purple, beat 2 could be red, beat 3 could be green, beat 4 could be yellow. Then I have the whole class keep the beat on their leg, but I only allow them to keep the beat on the purple beat, so beat number 1. So they'd be going like this. Don't want your weevily wheat, don't want your barley, and so on and so on. If they can do that successfully, then I have them cycle through the rest of the colors. So then it would be don't want your weevily wheat, don't want your barley, take some flour in half an hour and bake a cake for Charlie. And then they'd practice doing beat 3 of the measure and beat 4 of the measure. Once they're experts at that, then I have them stick their hands out on top of each other. And I have them have their right hand underneath and their left hand on top. This is going to be helpful for the game. So then we do the same thing, and I ask a student, pick a color, any color. And whatever color they pick, that's what the class is going to do, and they're going to stack their hands on top of each other on the beat. So if they're on the third beat of every measure, it would go like this. Don't want your weevily wheat, don't want your barley, just like that. Then the final challenge would just be having your kids pick their own color. So they could have a different color than their neighbor, and that's going to be a pretty big challenge, and they're going to be hearing the beat kind of cycling through all throughout the classroom, and they're responsible for the color that they chose. Once your students have mastered that, then I have them go into groups of 4, and they're going to stand in a circle. For the first part of the song, all they're going to be doing is marching around in a circle going clockwise. So it's going to go, don't want your weevily wheat, don't want your barley, and hopefully they've gotten around the circle one time. On take some flour in half an hour, they're going to move counterclockwise. Take some flour in half an hour and bake a cake for Charlie. So hopefully they're back to their original spot. At this point, this is where the hand stacking comes in. So they're always going to be stacking hands when they get to the counting part, the 5 times 5, the 5 times 6. Then you're going to choose a leader for each group. The leader is going to be the first person that's always going to be stacking their hand. And they're going to start with their right hand. So it would go 5 times, and then their neighbor counterclockwise would stack their right hand, and then their right hand, and then their right hand. And then the leader is going to be stacking their left hand on top of the pile, and then left and left and left. And eventually, then the leader would put their right hand on top, right, 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 and then left, 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 left. So by the end of the counting part, the leader should actually have their right hand on the bottom of the stack. That's how they know they kept a beat as a whole entire group. Now, in order to make this move a little smoother, you could actually keep a beat on a drum or on a guitar or any sort of instrument so all of the groups can hear a collective beat to hopefully know when to stack their hands. And then your students would sing the next part of the song, Don't Want Your Weevily Wheat, and they'd be going around the circle just like they did before, and then marching counterclockwise again. And then they get to the next set of numbers of multiplication. And again, the leader puts the right hand on in the middle, right, 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 left, 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 left. The pattern just continues. Now, this might be a big enough challenge for your students. However, if they get really good at it, I have a game extras video, so be sure to check that out. There's a bunch of different things you can add to this game to make it really, really, really exciting for your kids and a really big brain workout for them. So be sure to check out the game extras video. And that just about does it for Weevily Wheat. If this was helpful for you, please click the like button, and that would be helpful for me. And as always, share, 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 and take care. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.